Hi Dollar Divas, welcome back to my channel. So y'all, today I am going to be sharing with you my October 2025 empties, and I'm pretty sure this is the biggest month I've ever had in the history of my channel. I have used up so much stuff this month. It's incredible. It barely fits in the container that I usually use. So of course I'll be sharing what I used up, different beauty empties, letting you know if or whether I have repurchased, will or will not repurchase, all that kind of thing. So if you enjoy these videos, I do pretty much do one every month. I'll have that entire playlist down below. But yeah, so that's what we're gonna be doing today. Of course, if you're a returning Dollar Diva, thank you so much for coming back for another video. And if you're new to my channel, my name is Jessica, and I'm basically a bargain beauty channel. What I mean by that is I like to do a lot of the same fun content that other beauty channels do. I just like to try to keep it at the bargain price point, so the closer to $1, the better. Of course, I do beauty empties every month as well. There's a lot of bargain products in here, of course. And so if it sounds like you're in the right place, I do hope you'll become part of our Dollar Diva family here on YouTube. So we have a lot to get into today, so without any further chit chat, let's just go ahead and get into today's video. So like I said, the stuff here is like piled up, so I'm gonna try to get to things without knocking everything out. So kind of a basic item, and I actually just repurchased these in my Dollar Tree haul that just went up. It's just the Assured brand safety swabs. You get 80 for $1.25. Love them. I keep some in work. I also keep some at home. I like to just, when after my shower, I like to just dry the inside of my ears a little bit. So really, really like these. These are a staple product from the Dollar Tree for me, and something I have already repurchased. And then when I bought these at CVS, I bought 3 packs because there was some kind of a deal going on. And so I used one up. This is the brand One and Other. These are the extra large cotton ovals. So like I said, I still have 2 more packs. I keep one in work to remove my makeup, and then I keep one at home as well. This is the one from work. You get 80 for, I don't even know how much they cost me, but a few dollars, couple, maybe $2.99. I don't know, I don't remember. And of course with CVS, I get coupons and deals and stuff. But I love these for using my toner. After I take off my makeup, I like to do some toner on one of these cotton pads. And yeah, that to me, they're really, really good. They hold up really well. And they have 2 different textures on them. They're supposed to be lint free. So really, really like these. These are a staple for me as well. And then I'm sure I've got another pack of these buried under here somewhere. If you've been with me, you know that these are a staple at my house. These Yardley disposable washcloths. Love them. I've had no problem finding these. If I can't find these, I'll get the Modesse, but I like these a little bit better. I always keep one in work, and I always keep one here for when I'm doing my makeup or swatching my makeup. They're just huge. You only need one. They're really very soft, and they work well too if you use like cold cream to remove your makeup. You can use one of these as well. They're just really nice. You get 18 for $1.25. You can find them for $1 at Dollar General. Can't remember if they're $1.50 now. I think they're still $1.25 at my stores. Love them. They are always in my empties. And then these here, a friend of mine bought me at Big Lots, and they were really actually very, very nice. They're the Yardley, same brand. They're the deep cleansing facial towelettes. They were $1.19 for 25, and I really, really like these. I'm not super loyal to any one particular brand of makeup wipes, and I usually only use them every now and again. I'll use them sometimes for like my eyes and my lips with cold cream. Then I'll use like a reusable makeup removing cloth to remove my makeup. But I don't go through a ton of makeup removing wipes, but I do like to have them on hand. So used up a pack of those. And then these here are from Dollar Tree as well. They're the Power Stick Brazilian Mist Face and Body Wipes. For $1.25, you get 30 wipes. And they're just kind of like to keep you fresh, like on the go kind of a thing. I do love a product like this, but these were not my favorite. Now they smell good, but I prefer the Tag brand. So I have a pack of those that I'm currently using. Arm & Hammer also sells some at the Dollar Tree, but my favorite is the Tag brand. So I probably won't repurchase these, although there's really nothing wrong with them. I just prefer the Tag brand the best. So y'all, okay. So you guys know, if you've been with me, I just recently went back blonde. And I did it for certain reasons, but I still have a bunch of like dark hair pieces at work. And when I wear my hair pieces, I'm a performer. If you're new here, I get like a wig or a 3/4 wig, and then I pull my own hair out on the front so it doesn't look too much like a wig. So I've got blonde ones, but there's some days I like to be brunette as well, because I still got brunette wigs too that I want to get some mileage out of. So when I do that, I just spray whatever part of my hair is showing. That's why my hair is a little bit dark right now, because I did it yesterday. So I have gone through 5 of the Be Pure ones this month because I've been doing it a lot lately. So yeah, I went through 5 of these. They're all brown. I've had a hard time, actually one of them's black because I needed some more and I couldn't find brown, so I just went ahead and got black because I do have some wigs that are really dark brown, and it worked great as well. Now, I love this stuff. This stuff works great. Been having trouble finding the brown, maybe because I bought it all. I don't know. Even the black is sometimes hard to find. All I see is the blonde, which we know the story on the blonde. The blonde is no good. The shade is horrendous. But I had to get some the other day because I was out, so I had to go to CVS and buy the L'Oreal. But I like the Be Pure Root Touch-Up Spray. I think I actually like it better, you guys. I find the L'Oreal to kind of flake onto my forehead a bit, and this doesn't do that for me. So I personally actually like this better. So yeah, this has been a constant repurchase. Now for my blonde, like when I get gray with my blonde, I have to buy either the Gray Away or the L'Oreal because the blonde shade is awful. But I like the brown and I like the black. So this is something I definitely keep repurchasing. Then I use this up as well. This is the Power Stick Body Spray in Pacific Nights. You guys, this smells so good. So it is a dupe for the Sol de Janeiro 76, which I have. I bought it earlier this year and I love it. And in some ways, I think I might actually like this better because there's just something about the aerosol that I really like, and I kind of feel like it actually lasts better. So I was a huge fan of this. This might actually be my favorite one. I love the Brazilian one as well. And then I have 2 more to try. I've got the Amber Rouge and I've got the Island Crush. Paradise Breeze I don't really care for, and I've never tried Soft Floral, but I absolutely love this. It's got notes of jasmine, pear, and patchouli. So if you like kind of like a, not a musk, but something that's a little bit, you know, sandalwood, something that's not super floral or sweet, definitely give this a try. It's a very interesting scent, and I really, really love it. And it lasts a good long while, too. It's 3.5 ounces. It lasted me a good long while. Yeah, here's the one it's a dupe for. I bought it earlier in the year, and I really would actually purchase, when this is gone, I will actually repurchase this over that because I just love it more. So yeah, I would definitely repurchase that. Then I use this up as well. This is the Personal Care 3-in-1 Leave-In Hair Conditioner. It's supposed to be a dupe for the Sun Bum, and I've never used the Sun Bum, but this stuff here is amazing. It smells so good. It smells like the beach. It's like coconut and just absolutely wonderful. $1.25 or $1.50. Can't beat it. It's really a nice leave-in conditioner too. I like it better than the Power Stick version. So yeah, really nice. I would repurchase this. I haven't because I bought It's a 10 Miracle It's a 10 Blonde leave-in conditioner because my hair really needed a little extra TLC. But this is really a good all-round leave-in conditioner, and a lot of people really love this. It's truly a nice product. Then I used this up. I actually just had a little bit in it from last year. This is the Hemp's Pumpkin Spice and Vanilla Chai Body Moisturizer. It's a limited edition. It comes out at fall. I had 2 backups. I always have this ready to go for the cooler months of the year. It smells amazing if you love that type of a scent. It's very rich, very decadent. Dollar Tree has a dupe, and I will tell you what I think of that in a future Dollar Tree product review video. But I love this. This is always a staple. Once the weather gets colder and gloomier and that cozy time of the year comes, I start using this. Like if I take my shower in the evening versus during the day, I will put this on, and I absolutely love, love, love this lotion. I hope they never stop making it. So yeah, like I said, I've always got backups. I'll always buy 1 or 2 when it comes out this time of year. So absolutely love it. So you guys know, if you've been with me, I'm a big fan of the Lumi products. I use the deodorants. I really like the one now with aluminum. I've got the spray, the stick, the cream, all that kind of stuff. But I also like their body wash as well. And this is the acidified body wash. This is the unscented. So I've used the toasted coconut, which I liked, and most of the time I buy the lavender sage. I decided to go unscented this time, and that was a mistake. Of course, unscented doesn't mean that it doesn't smell like something, and it smells like rotten plastic. It's just really gross smelling. I'm sure the scent doesn't linger on you at all. It's just something when you're in the shower and you smell it. I like the unscented deodorant, but I do not like the unscented body wash. So I have repurchased it, but I'm back with the lavender sage. I also don't really care for the unscented spray deodorant. I've got that as well. I think next time around I would buy a scent with the spray. But like I said, as far as the cream and stuff, I like the unscented because I feel like it doesn't compete with my perfume at all. So like I said, love this product, just didn't really like the unscented. Then I used up this CeraVe facial moisturizing lotion. It's got a broad spectrum 30 sunscreen. So this has been my day cream for the last little while. I have since gone back to Eucerin, which I think I like quite a bit better. I wish Dollar Tree would sell like a day cream with an SPF, but they don't. Like I said, I've been using a lot of Dollar Tree skincare, but the cream for during the day is the one thing I can't because I like to have an SPF. But yeah, I would buy this in a pinch, but honestly, I like the Eucerin day cream much, much better. So I probably will try not to repurchase this again. But for me, it's like really just like a texture thing. I think I like the texture of the Eucerin a little bit better. So, but not a bad lotion at all. I just prefer the Eucerin for myself personally. Then I use this up, and I'm on my backup. This is the Softy Oil-Free Wig Shine in Coconut Hibiscus scent. I've been seeing these products at Dollar Tree. They've got like a dry shampoo and a washout conditioner, plus this spray here. And I love this. Not only does it smell amazing, but it helps my wigs look really, really nice. And I see the other products like frequently at Dollar Tree. This here I haven't been seeing as much, I think because it's like really good. Either that or they're not getting shipments of it, but I absolutely love, love, love it. You can apparently also use it for your human hair as well. But it does, it smells amazing, and yeah, I'm on my second one, and if I find this at Dollar Tree again, I will definitely be buying backups. But honestly, I would pay full price for this as well. It's really good. One of the best wig sprays I've used. Then I used up some Dollar Tree skincare. These have all been featured in a Dollar Tree skincare review video, which I will have all of those linked down below if you're interested. So we get the Be Pure Glow Up Toner. I loved this. I love the glass bottle. I've never used the Glow recipe, but I love the Be Pure version. My skin had no bad reactions to it. One of my favorite toners from the Dollar Tree personally. Of course, if you have sensitive skin, you always have to be careful with fruit extracts, but really, really, really loved this toner. One of my favorites. Then the Snail Mucin Essence from Global Beauty Care. Really, really loved this serum. I just felt like it helped nourish my skin. I love the little packaging with a little snail on it. And I'm currently using up the moisturizer as well, which I also really, really like. So yeah, really, really like this. There's a reason why it's hard to find, and that's because people generally like it. As well as this here too, the Dermacell Oatmeal Milk Toner. This has got the oatmeal and snow mushroom in it. And this was really, really nice as well. Fragrance free. Smells like a little bit like mushrooms though, but definitely a really nice product. I know a lot of you with sensitive skin and all that kind of thing really love this as well. Again, popular for a reason in my opinion. I also really liked this. This is the Glowing Vitamin C Facial Cleanser from Global Beauty Care. To me, it felt like something very, very luxurious, like from Estee Lauder or Lancome. Really, really enjoyed it. It had nice creamy lather, and like I said, it just kind of felt luxurious for $1.25, so really enjoyed that. This here was something I would pass on. I didn't have any bad adverse reactions, but it was just the Global Beauty Care Power Moisturizer. It was just kind of like okay for me. It didn't really wow me in any way. And I also used up the toner, I think like last month, which was just kind of like also okay in my opinion. Then you've got the Be Pure Hydrating Gel Cream. This is supposed to be comparable to the Neutrogena Hydro Boost. It was nice as well. I may or may not repurchase this in the future. The brand Extra Care at Dollar Tree also has a dupe for the Hydro Boost, and you get like I think a bigger container for the same money. So I haven't tried it yet, but I will be soon. So like I said, I may buy this again, may not. There's just some other things I like a little bit better. But it definitely wasn't bad at all. If it had an SPF in it, I could use it as my day cream. Of course, Neutrogena has one that has SPF, but not any of the Dollar Tree brands. This here was really just not my favorite product. It's the Global Beauty Care Pore Purifying and Exfoliating Cleansing Balm. So I use it to remove my makeup, and I don't really know if that's exactly what you're supposed to do. It says cleansing balm. So I just assumed it was a cleansing balm, you know, like a makeup removing balm. But the directions don't really allude that it is, but the texture was kind of weird. It just didn't work as great as like a cold cream or even like a micellar water. So I personally would pass on this and not repurchase again. I liked the micellar water better that Dollar Tree sells from the brand Extra Care. Liked that, but this here, not so much. I'll just stick to cold cream. Like I said, the texture was just a little gritty. I mean, it's exfoliating, but I don't really need that in my makeup removing products, you know what I mean? And then speaking of the Extra Care Micellar Water, here it is. I really, really liked it. It's supposed to be a dupe for, it's supposed to be comparable to the Garnier Micellar Cleansing Water. And I have been trying to find this at my Dollar Trees all week because I was getting close to running out. Couldn't find it, and I had to break down and buy something at CVS. But y'all, this is, in my opinion, very, very good. So really, really like this. And then I used one of these up as well. This is the Spa Luxury Brazilian Soul Body Butter. It's got the pistachio and caramel scent. And I didn't expect to like this as much as I did, but I did. I love the way it smells. The consistency was, it was moisturizing without being too greasy. My friend bought me one for my birthday, and I'm using that one now. Really, really like it. I like the packaging. I love the scent. And like I said, I even love the product itself. So this is definitely something I would repurchase again. And then another brand of makeup wipes that I used, and I really like these, and I've got another one that I just started using. I think I bought a 2-pack on Amazon. This is the Simple Brand Cleansing Wipes. And I really, really like these. These are some of the more substantial makeup wipes I've ever used. And it says 1 wipe for a full face. And they're not lying. They are really, really, they're good. There's a lot to them. So I really, really enjoy these. Like I said, if I buy makeup wipes, these are actually generally now the ones that I'm going to be going with. So really, really liked those. I'm already on my backup. Then this here is a staple for me. And this is the Pink Sugar. This is their perfume. I usually find this at either TJ Maxx or Marshall's. The perfume usually comes in a little glass bottle like this. I also buy the body spray if that's what they have. And it's a sweet scent. And I like to wear this when I have very specific times where I wear this. And right now I'm using something that's like a dupe from Five Below that I've used several times as well. It's called like Pink Candy or something like that. But it's just a very similar type of scent. But I really, really love the Pink Sugar. Like I said, I've gone through several of these over the years. You've seen them. And like I said, I like either the perfume or the body spray. And it doesn't cost a lot at Marshall's or TJ Maxx. So it's kind of a staple for me. And then this here, so I bought the silver one. So I used the silver one up some time ago. And now this one here was the gold. This is the Be Pure Hair Shimmer Spray. And so it's this little glitter spray. And I thought I would like the gold better, but I actually ended up liking the silver better. So you shake it really well before use because you want to get all the glitter up and going. And then you spray it on your hair, and it's supposed to just make your hair a little bit glittery. Like I said, I thought I would like the gold better, but the silver actually turned out better on my hair. Really pretty. I'm using this brand now. It's called like Eva NYC or something like Ebony, or I can't remember the brand. I'll have the product up here. And it doesn't actually show up as good as these products here. So that was kind of a waste of money. But yeah, I like these. I wouldn't repurchase these probably again, but if I did, I'd pick the silver for sure. Now I've got some makeup items. So I used up a beauty blender. This is probably a Sassy Chic one. I can't really remember, but I do try to replace them every couple of months or so, and I buy all of mine from the Dollar Tree. So this one here, it was time for it to go. So I've already replaced it with one from Dollar Tree. Then I used up this primer here. I've had this for a while. This is the Broadway Colors Face Primer. It's supposed to neutralize redness, and it's for all skin tones. I really liked this. It was a really, really nice primer, and so I used that up. I would repurchase it, but I never see this brand anymore at Dollar Tree. Then you guys might remember this from an Ione collection. I think it was the year before last. I think this was in like their dollhouse collection, like with the pink glitter liner and all that kind of stuff. This is a Finishing Glow spray. So it was like a shimmery kind of a setting spray, and here it is. And I don't know that I would necessarily buy this again. It was a little difficult to work with. It would leave like big chunks of spray on you and stuff like that. So it was fun. I used it up at work. And I would even, as the product got less and less, I would dilute it with like some other setting spray. And yeah, it was just kind of okay. It was fun for a minute, but I wouldn't repurchase it again. Then I used up a bunch of lashes. It was just time, you guys. So these here, I just stick them in these like random containers. They might not be the actual brand that it says on here. I had these ones here in work for, and I just kind of, it was just time to like really start new with all my lashes at work. So these were ones that I had in my little eyelash container, you know, the one you get at Dollar Tree. And I just took them all out and put 3 new pairs in there. And like I said, they're just different brands. This is an LA Colors package. that I think I got it Five Below or Dollar General or something like that. I just stuck them all in here. And they're just, you know, I've been wearing them for a long time. Then these ones here, obviously, in trying to clean them or something, I kind of messed one up, so it was time to let them go. And then these, I think, were actually Beauty Intuition lashes, but they're in this Shop Miss A container. And as you can see, they have been well loved and well worn. And then these ones here, I think, were actually some Ionies, but they're in this LA Colors Lash case. And these were ones I obviously had to trim, and they have been very, very well loved as well. So I guess I went through 1, 2, 3, 6 pairs of lashes. I just finally redid it. Some of these might have been used here on my channel as well. Can't remember, but you know I always get my lashes at Dollar Tree. Then some things I'm letting go of. So this here, you guys know this is the end of an era. This brush here from Sassy Chic, my little zebra brush that I use for my shimmers, just this thing here finally came off, and I'm not about to like hot glue gun it and all that stuff. I just have some new brushes I can use, so that's going away. This here too is something I found at Dollar Tree. It's the Rimmel Ultimate Waterproof Eyeliner. It was in this really pretty green shade, and I just kind of let it go because honestly it was starting to get really thick, and it was just really hard to like line my eyes with it, and you really can't sharpen it, and the cap kept falling off. So I used it a lot, but it just got to be more trouble than it was worth. Then I used up this here. This is the Ioni Liquid Shadow from their Lunar Zodiac line. This is in Royal Gold. I wear this a lot in work, and I actually found and bought a new one and have it in work as well. I love this shade. Used it up really, really good. Got a little, pulled the stopper out and all that kind of thing. So yeah, I already am using my backup now. Another liquid shadow. This is the Be Pure Glitter Liquid Shadow. This is like their silver shade, and used it up as well. Again, used it up in work. I've pretty much been using a lot of just like liquid shimmery eyeshadow. So I used that up. I don't know how this is possible, but I only used up 1 chapstick this month. Crazy. This is just my normal chapstick that I usually always buy, the Top Care Lip Balm. It's my local grocery store. It's generic. It's got an SPF 15. And yeah, this is my favorite little lip balm. So there's usually almost always 2 in my monthly empties. A few more makeup items, you guys. So this here I'm letting go because it's awful. It's the Beauty Intuition Volumizing Mascara, and like it is just a mess. Like look at how goopy and stuff that is. Like La Mercerie and Beauty Intuition are just mascaras I'm never going to bother with again. So I'm just letting that go. And I do save my makeup empties, and at the end of the year I do a big like makeup empties for the whole year. So you'll be seeing this makeup again. Then I used up this Beauty Intuition mascara as well. I think this was the curling one. So I had this in work, and I'll put it on before I put my false lashes on, and there's still product left, but I do try to get rid of them every 3 or a few months or so. Then there's still some like lash glue left in here, but it kind of dried out, so, and it's also kind of a mess. But I really like these Ioni lash glues, and it's always something that I have, so I definitely always repurchase this. And here lately they've been selling the big tubes for $1.25, which is really handy. Then I used up, so I bought 3 of these last year when they had them, and now Dollar Tree is selling this again. And it's just the Prolux Matte Foundation. This was the shade Natural, and I brought this into work because it was a little light, so I was mixing it with some darker foundation, and used it up, and I replaced it with one of my other Prolux foundations. So really nice. I wouldn't go out of my way to like repurchase it, but if you find it for $1.25 at Dollar Tree, definitely worth $1.25 for sure. Then this here, this is a few years old, but you'll remember LA Colors had these little like beauty pots. They had blushes and eyeshadows and highlighters. And so this is the Glow Rush highlighter in Brazen. It had 3 little shades in there, and I've been using that in work for the better part of this last year. Finally used that up. Then 2 more products and we are done, y'all. So the LA Colors concealer here, I am just getting rid of this. It's terrible. I bought it to try it because they changed the packaging, and I was hopeful that they changed the formula, and they had not. If anything, it was worse. So I'm just letting this go. And then this here, so I've been using a brow and lash serum here for the last few months. And when I did it, I bought the 2 like trial sizes, and I finished up the Grande Brow. I've since repurchased the full size, and I still have my grande lash that's this size, but I also just repurchased the full size of that as well. I'm getting ready to go on my maintenance dose here, where you just do it like every other day or something like that. So it worked. It's pricey, but it works. Obviously, you guys know what my brow and lash situation has been if you've been with me. So really, really, really like this. It does work. So yeah, definitely have repurchased the full sizes. So definitely let me know what you have used up this month. This is a huge month, you guys. There's probably 60 products here. I don't know, that might be an exaggeration, but definitely the biggest month I have had, I think, ever in the history of my channel. So yeah, it's been a lot. So yeah, this is a super exciting empties in my opinion. Of course, if you enjoyed this video, show me you did by hitting the like button. Of course, if you can hype it as well, that helps me and my channel out so much, and I'm always so grateful when you use any of your hypes on me, because I know you only get so many a week. So thank you so much for your continued support. Definitely check out my empties playlist down below if you like videos like this and want to give some of my other ones a binge watch. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.